Hey guys, kita na mag-ungo. Wakwak ba? Dara, nalawang buhok. Giupo dyan ko eh. Dito ko sa gawas. Kaya akong gi-check ang bago nga car. Anya. Akong gi-check ang features kay kuan lahi siya sa usa na ko nga Mercedes katong itumba lahi iyang features. Anyway, tugnaw sa gawas. Mag-record ko glain. Tamsa magkuha ko hauls. Ay kanilang gum. Mentos. Anyway, akong punan ang istorya. Basta makasugod gay kog istorya, no? Kaning mga tabian bitaw kay magsige na lang yun. Giputol to na akong ganiha kay sobra na kataas, mga 30 minutes plus ba. Si Venus, oh, ready na daw siya. Oh. Katulgo na siya. Istoryahan sa tamang sa akong love life. Sa pag high school, doon ako iyab. Kanya, close kaayo ni. Nga kanang basa na wahi kapay, way kuan kisay. Kina bang arte kayo ta ba? But close gid mi kaayo iyang mama buutan kaayo anya. Classmate ra sad gud mi. Kaila mo ato. Ang uban nga subscribers kaila katong mga batchmates. Buutan ka ito siya anya. Kanang plan gud na mo ato nga siya daw mag-pilot. Ako nurse, and then ako permiro mo ari sa US dayon mag-pilot siya, moapas siya. We were kids anya plano nga adto mo settle sa New York and then adto mag-work and then tabangan pamilya niya, tabangan pamilya nako, dayon 2 kids. But you know, fate stepped in anya. Murag ang among stories among life story kanang totally opposite ba. So I left really sad because you know, ni graduate high school unya wala jud ko kasulti niya nga mobiya ko sa Pilipinas. First is because ang story good din ha sa ato og ang akong gisulti sa parents og family nga si dad maoy akong pakaslan kay mao may kuan sa tambag ni Mr. and Mrs. Goldstein katong mentor nako ba nga Amerikano nga akong employer sa tambuli nga ngon ana na lang para why drama unya para di manghagis imong papa nga kinahanglan ang reputation nimo as a lady, young lady, nga kanang protektahan. So, ang istorya nga si dad, koan, makigninyo, ana. Pero sabot na to na mo, nga ingon ana ang plan, dayon, ang visa was all prepared. Unya, wala gyud ko nakapangayo atog goodbye or unsa kay sa puton kaayo to siya unya kanang siloso ba. So wala jud ko naka-istorya na yan sa tinuod. So graduation day comes, nagsabot mi nga 1 week like that Sunday kay pero may manggod mi manimba ato sa Mandawi nga simbahan St. Joseph unya kuan nga 1 week after sa graduation nga kita mi dito sa simbahan. Kanang simbahan sa Mandawi sa una, doon na dako kayo nga sambag, punuan sa sambag diri sa kilid, dapit sa agianan ngadto sa Blessed Sacrament nga permigyud ni ngadto every afternoon. Inig human ag research sa public library. Ngadto mi magkita. But in all honesty, I was leaving sa Cebu for United States 2 days before that. So that Friday, I left the country and then magkita mi sa Sunday. So, wala gyud ko ni sulti sa tinuod kay kung nakaibato siya, dili gyud ko mo pa uli sa ilaha. Kay high school pa mi mga December or I think dangat na ang graduation kay niadto siya sa amo. Nya akong mama protective, akong nga igsuon nga musinghag ben si mama ayaw lihi kay base makahibaw anak bitaw nga dili na ko makagawas. So lakan to ni mama ang gate, ilang bantayan nga dili siya pasudlon, nga dili gyud mi magkaistorya. Nya muhilak to siya parot niya yang ulo sa simento nya. Basta pertig yung hilak na ko ato kay dili gyud na ko siya gustong biyaan. But I can't kanang tell him ang tinuod gyud nga plano ana ba. So naana ko sa airplane. Ang ako yung hanauna, like I wasn't impressed by anything in the plane, like kanang mga bag-o pa nga. Oh, the way it works, nice seats, they're comfortable. Wa jud ko nagpakabana sa kanang, my first time on the plane nga. Ay, kanindot, hapit na ko naabot, ana. Wa, all of my feelings and akong mind jud to asa iyaha nga, God will protect him and guide him, and I don't know what happens after this, but as soon as I land, ako siyang i-contact and tell him the truth. So pag abot na ko sa California, pag land, kapoy good kaayo kay ang flight was about 24 hours. It was very long, and then there was a long layover. So overall, hapit good, all together from Cebu, Manila to Los Angeles was about 32 hours. So pag abot good, kapoy juga akong lawas, sakit akong lawas anya. May na lang gani kay early April, so dili na kayo siya tugnaw. Onya, the next day natug ko pag abot, and then the next day breakfast. Breakfast, what the heck is this breakfast? It's like cereal and cold milk. There's no hot milk. Dad ate all so healthy. He had broccoli, green squash, and things I have never seen before. Unya, dili ko mukaon. So, gilantan jud ko the first week pag abot na ko sa US kay tungod tinga to sa kaguol, and then maybe mixed feelings like happy but sad. I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't even revisit it in my mind. I was happy, but for my family, I guess, because that's what they wanted. But I was sad because I left my life, the life I wanted, I left. So it was tough the first few weeks. I didn't have friends. I didn't know anybody other than Dad. I didn't know what to do. I was bored to death in the house, because he goes to work. He leaves at 5:30. He comes home around 5, and I'm just bored. I mean, I would cook. There's a lot of food. There's everything. There's TV. He bought me karaoke. He bought me a ping pong table, but I had no one to talk to. I had no one to talk to about anything. I had no one to cry to, no one to listen to me. He's older, so I like girl matters, like our lady issues, wala, and I didn't drive yet, so it was hard. So one day I just left the house and I went walking around, and I walked for maybe 30-40 minutes, maybe an hour, and then later on I reached this area where there's a lot of small companies, tiny little company. I mean, not tiny, small here, maybe 60 people working for that company. It's small. I just wandered around, I had my bukad, kaayos tanan nga kanang sayal. Bangotan as biol. Anak yun ko sa naganahan kay ko kanang mga Barbie-like dress, kanang fitting diri, anya, bukad kaayo, nga sayal, nga kanang ituyok ni mo, round yun siya. Ngun anak yun ang akong mga sinina sa una, kay trabaho ko sa Tambuli, doon na may designer nga to nga, seamstress sad siya ba. So every time she sees me, she's like, hey, I can draw something for you, and you pick the colors, I'll make it for you, you just pay. So, permi ko nagpahimo gyud og sinina nga mga nindot gyud kaayo, nga bukad kaayo, nga murag manyika ba. I used to have her make a lot, and even when I was in high school, ang ako yung mga sinina, mga dress gyud na nga fitting kay sa babaw dayon bukad nga tawgon ko nila sa kanang close friends nako, Barbie. Pag high school. Anyway, maay akong gisulob. Katawanan kaayo kay awaha. Wala pag yung ko'y sense of style kay kibaw ka diha, taga diha sa Philippine Islands, but I had beautiful dresses. So I was walking around the neighborhood, found these companies, and then I thought to myself, well, I did my research, before I came to the country, that you can ask for an application. I can ask for an application. Okay, so wa pag yung ko mularga, mga 1 year, sige ko research on sa ang laws diri, employment laws, nga kuan, mga sweldo, ana, sige na ko research kung how should I, approach life in the US, coming from the Philippine Islands. So, I was smart. So, anyway, sinina, bukad, ana, mura bag mo simba. Maura man sagi akong gida ang mga nindot. I didn't feel like, I didn't have pants. Kaya dili man good mi pa. Sulubon kaayo ni Papa og pants. Doon ako'y duha ka pairs nga Levi's, pero koan, gipabilin man ni Mama. And then, doon ako'y 3 pairs of shoes. So, ang ako rin yung gida diri sa US. 4 dresses, mga bukad lagi. Kanang pang church ba? Or party. Unya, 4 pairs of shoes. That's it. Wala ko'y chinilas, wala t-shirt, wala ko'y shorts. I didn't own shorts. I don't remember ever owning a pair of shorts when I was in the Philippines. Kay kuan ka ito si Papa kanang protective ba, kay daghan mi kayong babae, 7. Unya, I brought some of my high school notebooks. Akong gidala ang panyo nga hinatag sa akong uyab pag high school. Rosary nga iya pong gihatag. Nagdala kog Bible ug usa ka dictionary nga dako. Maura na akong wa ko nagdagsudlay. White toothbrush, white toothpaste, kay maingon man si Dad nga, naa dito na sa guest room, na ready na ang imong guest room. Like, okay. So, anyway, naglaro-laroy ko, naangkitaan ako mga companies, mga aerospace companies siya, pero small. naay company nga ginganan og Magnetica Incorporated sa Gardena. So sige kog lili glass walls pero tinted siya so di makita. So sige kog ana. Apparently, ang workers, mga office workers, they can see me. So I was like a little girl, you know, with a floppy dress and then, you know, like trying to peek in, seeing what they do. So the receptionist, she's Indian. She grew up here, but she's of Indian descent. Nigawa siya. Big glass doors, gawa siya. And siya, hello. I said, oh, good morning. She says, good morning. Okay, kuan man siya tiguang ba? Good morning, what you want? Ko, I was just wondering if you're looking for an employee. You know, I don't have experience, but I want to fill out an application. Siya, what for? Ko, anything. I can do anything. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. You don't even have to pay me. I'll just do it for experience. You don't have to pay me. So she's like, wait here. Balik siya sa sulod. Sige na kog kanang, I'm so happy. Ganang positive thinking ba? Oh, I'm so happy. Sige kog kanang tuyok-tuyok niya. Nagtanaw di ay sila dito sa sud. Wa ko kahibaw kay bago pa ko diri. Akong sayal bukad. Sige, murag Wonder Woman ba? Happy kayo, nagsigig tuyok-tuyok. She came back out, ingon siya, I'm sorry, but we're not hiring. So, lakaw siya diretso. Oh no, excuse me, I'm sorry. Can I just get an application? Ngun tanaw siya nako, ingon siya, how old are you? Kaya gamay man ko gamitoy ba? Ingon din siya, well, we're not hiring, so even if you fill out an application, there's nothing we can do. So ako siyang gignan, well, you know, before I came to the United States a few weeks ago, I actually researched the employment laws here in California, and by law, as of today, that you as an employer or a prospective employer, you're supposed to give me an application and I'll fill that out and you're supposed to keep that in files for at least 6 months. Sigay ang mata. Sigay ang mata tanaw siya and siya, do you have any experience? No, I don't have any experience, but I'm willing to gain experience even without pay. I just need it to put on my resume so you can keep me for as long as you want. I'll come every day and I'll work. I'm really smart, I told her. I'm smart. Everybody tells me I'm smart. I have always been smart. I learned fast. Balik na sa dyan. Wait here. Balik na sa dyan nga sa sud. Pagbalik nila, duha na sila. And then siya, this is Mr. Ishida. He is the president of the company. So, dili siya Amerikano. Oh, he spoke English. You know, akong tanaw. Pero he looks Asian. So, ingon din siya, come in, follow me. Dito sa iyahang office. Dako, kayong office, murag balay. Ingon din siya, where do you live? Oh, just about 40 minutes away, I walked. Ingon siya, you don't have a car. Ingon ko, someday I will, but I don't drive yet. I just got here like 3 weeks ago. It's like here from Philippines. And siya, oh, are you legal? Like, yes. And then siya, well, like, no, you can just hire me. I'll come every day. I won't be late. I'll call in when I'm sick. And you don't have to pay me. I keep insisting, you don't have to pay me. Kay gusto lang yun nako nga kanang na ako experience para mabutang nako sa resume. Kay karon wala jud ko experience except for one. But it was a fashion accessories company in the Philippines. And then siya, So you do have experience. Like, yeah, but I don't even know what you do, so you don't have to pay me. I can tell you about my experience for 4.5 years, but I'm sure it's not something because it was in fashion. Yeah. Oh no, we do aerospace. We make magnetic and electronic ballasts for the aerospace industry. Oh wow! And I was so impressed. I'm like, wow, I never would have thought I'd just be walking into a door and there you are, aerospace. Naglakaw ra gud ko. So, ingon siya, well, I can give you work. We have to pay. It's not much, but it's, minimum wage. That's what the government allows us to at minimum. And then if you do well, we'll promote you and we'll see. Lipay kayo ko. Hapit doon ako siya gaksa. Wa, kay naglingkod man ko. Pero ang ako yung kalipay, mura siya kanang papa ba nga. Mutabang bitaw. Maludoy-on siya og kasing-kasing si Mr. Ishida. Siya, okay, you're hired. Ko, oh, thank you. When do I start? Can I start today? Ingon ko. And then siya, no, you start tomorrow. But this is a very reputable company. And we have visitors from Boeing, Littleton Gardens, Pratt Whitney, Aerojet, like Rakuten. He named a lot of different manufacturers of airplanes and other stuff. And I said, well, I don't know who those are or what those are, but I'll be here tomorrow. And siya, come at 8. We start at 7, but come at 8. But today, I have to be rude. You can't wear that. Ngun siya, dili na nimo pwede isulob ang imuhang floppy skirts. Bukad jud kaayo. Dili sad na pwede nimo isulob ang imong red shoes. O kanang very bright flower top. Ngun siya, you have to wear a business suit. So, if you want an advance payment, you can go shopping today for a business suit. But tomorrow, you have to come nga magsulob na jud kag business suit o nya nice shoes nga naay heels. Ingon ko, okay, I'll be there. Yeah, ingon ko, thank you so much. Ingon din siya, maglakaw na sad ka, padong uli. Ingon ko, oh, wala pa man ko'y car. O nya, wala pa man si dad. And then siya, don't do it. He called like the accountant, he's from Mexico. He's like, come, drop her off. She's just a few minutes away. So they dropped me off. Yun, nagihatod ko pa uli auto. Huwat ko ni dad. Na-timingan sa gyud nga ni uli si dad mga alauna sa hapon ba? Early afternoon. Lipay kay ko sige kughuat na anak ko mga notebooks niya, ballpen ako nang giandam para inigaugma. Ngundan siya, hello, and go, oh hi, I got a job. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I went walking today. He's like, you went walking? It's not safe. Sige siya gana. Oh, I got bored, but I wanted to look for work so I can help my mom. And then siya, so what kind of jobs? Research siya na he did a few calls. And then siya, oh my God, you're so lucky. That's a very good company and they pay well. And then ko, yeah, but I'll be working for the president of the company and he said that I can't wear these dresses that I have, but it's the only one I have. And then siya, oh yeah, you have to wear a business suit. So by 2 o'clock, after I told him the story, my adventure for the day, ingon siya, tana pag magkuyog ta, we go shopping. Ingon ko, for business suits. I was so happy. My first business suits. So dito mig mall, nagaparat lang, ha? Gamay kaayo ko. Nya, diri sa US, dagko man sila kasagaran. So, we were having a very, very hard time looking for business suits. So, what we did, kay dili gyud masakto, guys. Igsulod na ko, dako kaayo, ano. Kunya, wa na ko'y time nga ipa kuan alter, ipa tarong, you know, og seamstress kay kuan man. Sugod na gug ko ini kaugma sa buntag. So, what he did was he took me to this store, and it's mostly for toddlers, you know, for little kids, clothes for little kids and young teens. Ang tawag ato Kidzaras. Maura gyud na ilang tinda, walay for adults. Puro ra gyud sa kids and young teens, mga 12 or 11, 13. Gidala ko niya ngadto. And siya, these clothes will fit you. And ko, no, I want business suits. So, natimingan sa gyud kay April o niya, maupagi paghuman sa Semana Santa, di ba? So, doon ay mga leftover nga kanang murag business suits nga pang Easter, kanang long sleeve, anya, suit siya, ana, girly ba? They look pretty. Those were the only ones that fit me, so I'm so lucky. But I was so happy to be able to wear my first business suits at a very young age and working for this great company. So, mao to. First job, gitrain ako nila. Isla, kani, nakagamit na kag-computer, ingon ko. Kita na ko sa una. Wa pa ko kagamit kay when I was growing up, puro raman typewriter. But I learned fast. It's not a problem. By tomorrow, I'm on it. Maybe siya. Kano, I swear, I learned fast. Mauto, gitagaan ako nilag desk, dako kaayo, lipay kay ko niya. Naan ako dagang notebook, nangayo ko lain-laing color ball pen. Ingnan ko, Mr. Ishida, I can't give you red. We try and veer away from red, only black and blue because we're in the military aerospace industry. Okay, well, I won't use red anyway. It means bravery when I was growing up. In my country, you're not supposed to write in red. It's considered rude. Tanaw siya, katawa siya, and siya, oh, it's the same here. Good. I'm glad you. So, maato akong first day. Wag yung ko gi trabaho first day, naglingkod ako niya. Ingon ang president ka, just pay attention to them. Pay attention to what they do and how they move and how they speak. No, and how they speak, and siya, no, you don't have to worry about that because you have a good demeanor. You're kind and you're respectful and, you know, you're demure and you'll fit in. And siya, okay. So I was just sitting all day. I was sitting, paying attention. Where's the restroom? Where's the files? Where's who's who? And who are the engineers? Who are the managers? You know, where is accounting? Ano ba? Just getting to know the area. Second day, pag abot na ako sa office, good morning, good morning, good morning everybody. Hello, Mr. Ashida. And siya, I move your desk. That one is now yours. Ingon ko. Okay, ingon siya, you'd be sitting next to Mr. Petropoulos. Greek siya nga, bright gid kaayo scientist. Pero kuana siya semi-retired, so murag siya nag-run sa ilang sales department kay dili na siya pwede ngadto sa lab kay murag magkurog na siya gamay ba. So ingon si Mr. Ishida, I saw you yesterday and you are very observant and you seem smart, so this guy knows the ins and outs of the business and I want you to learn from him. Ingon siya. Siga jud akong mata, ingon ko, thank you, and you won't be disappointed. Ako siyang ganan. And then siya, I know, you reminded me of me when I was a young kid. I came from Hawaii, and siya, I grew up in Hawaii. I came here and I had the island style and I didn't know any better and someone taught me. And so I'm doing the same to you, ingon siya. Buotan kayo. Wa sad siya anak. Sila iyang asawa, wa sila anak. Japanese siya, pero nagdako siya sa Hawaii. Anyway, Mr. Petropoulos was a cousin of the owner of the company. Bright gyud kayo guys. Basta bright gyud kayo siya. Bisag tiguang na siya. Haskang ka bright gyud. Scientist siya. Unya, train ako niya. O kani mauni siya. Ang program nga atong gigamit. DOS. Pato dili pareha ng karon. Telephones. 15-line phones. Mauni imong computer. Ana. Enter lang ka, enter nimo ang command, ana. Karaan ng computer, di pareha karon ambot mga batanon karon nakaagi ba ana. But the good thing is if you learn the old ways, you'll always know. Kay ang tanan gyud nga command sa computer, gi-memorize na, dili silang pareha karon nga computer nga or mga programs karon nga user-friendly nga all buttons na lang kanang quadrants and everything imo na lang i-touch ana dili ingon ana imo gyud siyang i-memorize tanan nga commands before maka-reach ka sa imong file destination. Anyway, mato second day Mr. Petropoulos showed me. Third day ngon siya mauni ang atong mga products. This is how we make it. Mauni siya ang mga specifications. Kung testingan, mauni siya ang scope of work. Mauni. And then do na test reports, certificate of conformance, analysis, everything. Ako gyud tong gipang suwatanan dako kayo akong notebook nga ako gyud siyang gipang suwatanan. Akong kuan day 1, day 2, day 3. Nag-unsa ko ana. So for 1 month gitrain ko niya. And then it's like the 5th week wala siya nag-show up. Kuan siya ba na sick siya. There were a lot of calls, so I was picking up the calls. I'm sorry he's not here, but may I take a message? Yeah. Wala na siya ni balik, guys. Mauto ang iyahang mga emails diri nila gikuan tapunog sa ako emails ila na lang i-forward every time he has an email they forward it to me. So mostly request for quotes, nangayog pricing, nangayog delivery date, checking status on orders. So murag customer service sales ba combined. So, mauna yung work na ako first time. Pero ang ako yung mga customers, Boeing, Northrop, Pratt & Whitney Rocketdyne, Littleton Guidance, Missile and Guidance, they make missiles, Raytheon, basta mga aerospace company, military and aerospace. So, I got in at the right time. Maato ang primero na ko nga work. So, I got promoted my 3rd month. The 4th month, I got a very big raise. Another person quit. Then, I was there for 2 years. And then one day, Mr. Ishida calls me. Richie, need to talk to you. Okay, he says. I'm doing this to you, kay batanon pa ko, I was 19 or 20. Someone helped me to get to where I'm at now. So I'm helping you because you're a good person. Ko imo kong i-fire. Ngan siya, no. I want to tell you nga you have a lot of opportunities to grow. It's not here because it's a small company. So keep all those names of the people you know and customers from Raytheon, Boeing, other people. Write them down, put them in your notebook, or just Make sure no one notices that you're copying company information. I mean, I allow it anyway, but do it so no one notices. But ingon siya, akong advice nimo kanang keep working here, but I want you to grow and do better and eventually buy a house of your own, buy your own car. Tanan ba? Man siya, keep working here, but also start looking. Inko, oh, you don't need me here. Man siya, no, you're not listening. Paminaw, keep working here, and then start looking. When you think you found something good for you, and if they are willing to give you better pay, let me know and I'll check to see if it's a good fit for you. Ngan siya, I'll help you. Iko, okay. So I kept working there for a few months, and then I was sending resumes out somewhere else. And then finally someone wanted to hire me, twice as much pay. Akong giingnan si Mr. Ishida, I think it's time. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I found one, but I want you to tell me if it's good for me or not. And siya, okay, so I gave him all of the information. He says, this is good, and I don't want to lose you. However, I want you to be who you want to be. You have a lot of potential, and yet we can't pay you anymore. It's a small company, and I want you to be eventually making as much as I am, and drive a really nice car like I am, and do what you want to do in life. Ingon siya. So my second job, I accepted, and I told Mr. Ishida, thank you for showing me the ways and for being like a dad to me, and I will never forget. So when I started working for a new company, still in the aerospace industry, I would go visit him and his wife. They're very nice. They live close by to where Dad lived, and they help give me advice. And when I'm confused and I can't talk about it or anything with Dad, I would go ask his wife or Mr. Ishida. They're very helpful, so they helped me a lot. They helped me grow, and he kind of veered me into working for a bigger, better company where I could use my talents. So that was my first work. Ang ikaduha, still aerospace siya. My first month, niingon siya, how do you feel about going back to school and the company pays? Ko, I love school. And siya, you can go to school, the company pays, but then when you graduate, you'll have to work here for the next 10 years as payment. You don't have to pay us back, but you have to work for the company. Ingon ko, ay, di lang ko. I can't promise. 10 years is really long. So what they did was they gave me the option of going to school at night and then work for the company in the daytime. So I would work from 8 to 2, and then from 4 to 8 I would go to school and started taking classes until I went from one school to the other, one degree to the other, moved to a different company for better pay and better experience, and then here I am. Daghan gyud kanang every company. I've been so lucky nga ang ako yung mga amo, mga tag-iya sa kumpanya or president sa kumpanya, kanang mga maayong tao ba. Akong work karon, nag-consult ko sa NASA part-time. but it makes the most money. Doon na sad ko'y lain nga work nga dili ko nga to 40 hours go work, but I spend most of my time there kay one ang owner silingan ra namo. Dool ra iyang balay sa golf course ni Trump. Dool ra jud anahan ra. Anya two, buutan kaayo, maayo sa gayang tao. Siya ug ang iyang asawa wala pud sila anak. Anya basta generous gud kaayo siya. Every time I'm sick, matawag siya or email kanang basta buutan jud. Murag natimingan jud ko nga ang kanang mga amo or mga boss mga buutan bitaw. Kanang mag-away mi usahay, musukol man ko labi nagsilay sayo. Dili na ako singkahan, ako lang yung kanang push ba ang akong opinion nga ti paminawa sa ako sayop jud ka kay ngano imo ni gyana na i-layout na ko ang akong kuan reasons. Di man siya maminaw, magsige yaw-yaw. Oh, okay, I'll just go home and then when you realize you're wrong, di tawagi ko, I'll come back. Pero as a person buutan gud kayo siya. He knows nga ang akong sweldo sa pikas nga work. Usually dili man gud na allowed nga kanang sa aerospace industry ka nya duha ang imong work, dili gid na against gid na. Dili gid na pwede, but ang last gud na ko nga work na bought out sa lain nga lab, lain nga kumpanya. Nag-support gihapon sila sa NASA o sa uban nga space programs karon sa US unya. Kanang ang tanan gyud nga nakahibaw sa kato nga work, mga tests, mga lain-lain nga test, I can't say a lot about it. Kay work, it's work, right? Confidential, anya. Basta, ang tag-iya ato, ang mga seniors gyud kay wala na, ang uban they pass away. Uban they already retired, very old na. Ang young ra gyud ato nga dugay didto nga murag na mauna lang gyud nahabilin nga nakahibaw sa kato nga mga programs. Ako na lang. So pagka-bought out namo, wa gyud ko ganahi sa director nga akong amo. Akong gi-train ang akong assistant anya mga 3 months. Akong giingnan ready na ka. I'm leaving today and I'm not coming back. Wa gani ko na nang I'm not going to work for someone I don't get along with and I don't respect. I won't work for anyone I can look up to and learn from. I can't. I'm sorry. Sumaon to siya akong gi-promote before ko ni kuan. Pero daghan gid kaayo sila kanang problema kay wala gyud nakamao. Unya wala sa gid kaayo license nga kanang parehan ako nga permi nag kuan ba renew sa classes dito sa Washington DC unya mga federal good nga work. I can't say much. But anyway, mana sa duha akong work. So ang kanang owner nako karon nga akong boss nga duol ra migbalay. Kay ba na siya nga ang work nako sa katong dako nga company nga nag-support sa NASA kay maunay akong gamiton paying bills, insurance, house insurance, car insurance, and everything else. Kay mahal baya diri. Maunay akong gamit nga kanang mga pambayad sa kuan, mga property taxes, mga bills, tanan gyud. Ang kanang sweldo nako nga gikan sa iya ha, kanang amo nako ron. Maunay akong gamit kanang pangtabang, help people, help my family, help friends, lend money. Look for someone on Facebook, buy them food, yeah, things like that. Kanang mga giveaway ba nga, something that fills my soul nga kanang malipay ba ko ba. So that's what I use. The owner knows that I chose to work so I can help. So kada December dagko kay na siya bonus ihatag. Kay ba siya nga kadawat na ako man sa dayong ipadadi. Kay ba siya January wa na mabilin. Bitaw basta mga amo nako mga sobra gyud kabuotan ambot nga no. Dihay ka usa katong second job nako. Kuan siya ang owner Mark Rambad, kuan siya from Iran. Persian siya, na menu o Caucasian, taga US. Gwapo ka istanan, gwapo niya. Ang asawa sa haskag, yung gwapaha, tag-as niya, slim kaayo, wow body niya. So laging duha, dato kaayo, tagpigla to kabuk ilahang airplanes. I love working for them, pero kay Iranian lagi isog og dugo. Sahay sod na siya. Good morning. Morning, Mark. What's good about this morning? Magsigiyaw-yaw ba? Moya akong kalagutan, kadi gyud ko ka-stand ingon ana nga tao. So one day, naanad na ko, I was working for him mga 2 years. One day, sayo iyang asawa niya ato sa work, sa office. Murag wa sila nag-drive og dungan ba. She drove her BMW and then si Mark came later, an hour later, nag-Porsche. So si Claire, iyahang wife, magdala sa kuan, ilahang doggy, nga gamay kaayo, nga gwapa kaayo, nga puti, taga sa balibo. Ano niya, iyahan na lang gipalaro-laro sa office ko niya. Kami sige duwa, hi baby. Lipay kaayo ko kay doggy, cute kaayo. Yan to production, balik sa office, ana. Pag abot sa ihang bana, nalibang bitaw na sa atubangan sa office. Si Mark, iya bitaw nang yaw-yawan iyang asawa. You're so stupid! You're so stupid, Clear way! Why did you let the dog just roam around like stupid dog? It's like, yung gipakauwawan ba iyang asawa? Perting hilak na ko nito akong luha, naglagot ko nga kanang, a woman should not be treated that way, especially in front of the employees, right? At least that's what I felt. Iyahag yung gikasaban yang giana-ana niya, luoy kayang asawa nga puti, nagtuin taong luha. Siya naglimpyo sa tahi, sa dog, kanaaman sa carpet. Di ako siyang gipalingkod, and ko, no, I'll do it. No, Richie. Have her do it so she learns. Iyang giana ba? Lagot kaayo ko. Inko, no, yes, shut up. Akong giaway, akong amo. Ako, you can't do that. First of all, that's not right. And you shouldn't be yelling to a woman. Wife or not, you shouldn't be yelling to a woman. And that's not right. Kung dianan. I'm like, I could never work for you. You do that to any woman on earth, especially your wife. I could never work for you. So I walked out. Uli ko, undang ko. Like, this work is not worth it. Akong gianaan. Uli ko. Wa na gyud ko ni balik. Sige kitag panawag si Claire. Please, balik na, please. Si Mark needs you. And I don't care. I don't. They sent me jewelries, platinum, like silver from Tiffany, and basta daghan ako akong gipang uli kay I know where they live. So I lived in Redondo Beach, and then they own a boat at the dock in Redondo Beach. So malakaw ra gyud nako across ra gyud sa akong apartment. Akong ipang uli. Like, do not contact me anymore. Akong ilisdan akong phone number ana ba. Laguta bitaw na ako. Nagmaog ito nga first time nga nisukol ko og boss. Sayop sad gid kayo siya. Pero ambot, it affected me like that way. I can't explain it. Naglagot ko nga iyahang giyaw-yawan iyahang wife. Ay, tabian kay ko noon ay taan 50 minutes na. Unya na lang ni nato tiwason. Matug na ko. Bye. You guys have a good week. God bless.